Hey. How's it going, guys? Happy Tuesday. I hope you all had a wonderful long weekend. 'Cause I sure did. I had a really, really good time. On Sunday for my birthday. Texas is frozen in an ice block. I know. It's been really sad to hear, like, my friends back there talking about how terrible it's been. So hang in there, any Texans. Yeah, thank you so much for the birthday wishes, you guys. Really, really appreciate it. Let me thank you guys for subbing. Chajizuma, Mikave, Bear Squared, Hachioid, Fishstick, Deco, Hopeless, Ace Choice Linbin, Polarixa, Clueless Salad, Florification, Tainted Tiger, Wasabi, JubeTube, and Kazoo Enjoyer. Thank you so much, everybody, for your resubscribing. And Hachioid, thank you so much for gifting 3 subs. And Anime Gina Linetti, thank you so much for 300 biddies.
Like you.
No. And I'll hate them bait, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. And TP the Toilet Troll. TP the Toilet Roll. Thank you so much for subscribing, welcome. And It's Kamori, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Some people said in their resubs, how's my day been? It's been chill so far. I spent it mostly just cleaning my room. And, relaxing. We had a weird encounter this morning where some dude showed up in our front door, and I think he was drunk. And he stole, like, a bag? That, like, it was supposed to be, like, a food delivery bag that one of my roommates has. And he just rang our doorbell and was like, "Ah!" And then just grabbed the bags. Like, 2 of them, and then disappeared. But then we went to check outside, and he had hung one of the bags behind our house on, like, a fence. So, we lost one of the bags. Yeah, it was weird. We didn't really call the cops because, like, he just stole, like, a plastic... It was just, like, a plastic bag. It was one of those, like, insulated bags for food. Nothing was... Oh, thank you so much, Sod and Rice, for triggering the super rare alert sound. Thank you. And Dusty Evergreen, thank you so much. And Jazz, thank you so much for all your subs. And Kitty27 and Lukame, thank you as well. Yeah, so it was just a plastic bag with, like, some ice bags in it. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. It's still inconvenient that happened. Yeah, I'm assuming he thought there was food in it or something. Hachio, thank you so much for gifting 4 subs. And Arena Among Silence, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. So that was just weird. Like, we'll probably, like, if he shows up, we have, like, him on video, so if he tries anything, we can just fucking report him to the cops. But yeah, it's just LA life. It is what it is. So today we're gonna play a bit more Genshin, and then we're gonna play more Void Stranger. We're probably gonna do like an hour of Genshin, and then maybe 1 to 2 of Void Stranger. Who knows? We'll see where the evening takes us. Music playlist. I told you to shuffle, but you're not shuffling. God, YouTube's playlist system is like the cringiest. It's not like their ad block that's doing it, but I think it's just that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, last stream it worked, but now it just doesn't. It just works whenever it feels like it, basically. Please explain the Danny DeVito tag.
I'm the trash man.
But yeah. So, I gotta, look, before we jump into Genshin, there's two things I want to cover. First thing, y'all, I really want to enjoy, I've been enjoying Genshin, don't get me wrong. I've been having fun with it. But I am kinda tired of how the Archon quests handle their gameplay. I'm really enjoying the, wait, hang on. Let me just do something real quick. There we go. The way that, cause I've been jumping back into FF14 and, you know, getting ready for Dawn Trail and everything. And I'm doing the, yeah, I know, no spoilers. I'm doing the main quest there, and like being able to like, you know, talk to somebody and then go kill some dudes and then talk to another person and then do a dungeon and then talk to another person, then talk to another person, and then you have a trial. Like, it always feels like I'm engaged in terms of gameplay. But with Genshin, it's just talking and then talking and then talking and then talking and then talking, and then there's one fight that lasts for like 30 seconds, and then there's like talking and talking and talking and talking. And don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the story, but I just wish that there was some gameplay to break it up a bit, because it does wear on me. Like, it's why I will play Genshin for you guys, and I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, I'm like, God, I really wish I could just fight somebody. I really wish there was like a dungeon that I could go through to do stuff. Krubles, thank you so much for gifting 8 subs! And Prismatic Amy, thank you so much for gifting 1 sub. And, Seer and Kunipicio, thank you so much. And 2 Cover Up Road, thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks for all the subs, guys. But yeah, it's just, for me, I enjoy Genshin the most when I'm fighting. Like, I like the combat system a lot. It's very cool, it's very fun, it's great stuff. But I feel like I have to stop playing the story if I want to go fight shit. I want to be able to do both. I want to be able to fight stuff and progress the story. Like, I don't like that the game is making me have to choose between the two. And people are saying do abyss runs, but it's like, I don't want to have to do abyss runs so I can fight, you know? I want to be able to just do the story and do fights there. And another thing, okay, this is another thing before I move on to my next thing. I've noticed that the game likes to present very cool locations in the overworld, but so far it seems like the Archon quests don't take you to those locations. One example that I remember from Inazuma is like that big magnetic purple, I think it's like a big purple rock that's floating in the middle, and it's super cool looking. But you don't really go to it in the Archon quest. It's just for a side story. Like, all of the cool locations, you have to stop playing the story to go look at them and to engage with them. Like, I'm guessing the giant upside-down floating pyramid in the desert, like, we're probably not going to go there in the Archon quest, right? That's a world quest? Yeah, that's the thing. This game has a really cool world. I just wish it was, it took me to those locations naturally through the Archon quests. It's like, oh, you have to do side quests if you want to look at the cool shit. But it's like, no, I want to look at the cool shit while I'm doing the story. The story should have all of the highlights of the game. Like, Archon quests should have the best fights, the best locations, and, like, the best of the game. And the side quests should just have the bonus stuff that if you want to know more, you get to explore more. I don't know if this is a controversial opinion or not, but it's just I still like Genshin, don't get me wrong. But there's so many moments where I'm like, man, I really wish the game was just like, I wish it was more, I wish I could enjoy the parts of Genshin that I like the most while I'm doing the story. Which I think is like the main attraction of the game. And like, it's just contrasting it with FF14 and how it basically funnels you from place to place, and it always has like cool shit happening at the cool locations. Out of curiosity, are the issues that I'm listing any RPG is like this, though? Incorrect. Incorrect. FF14 is way better about presenting this stuff to you and, like, making you feel like you're going to the important places way more often. If I had an extremely loud incorrect buzzer sound, I would have played it. Yeah, A Realm Reborn is probably where they... Actually, no, you still go to cool places in Don't apologize for having an opinion, I just don't agree with it. You can have an opinion, it's valid. I just don't agree with it. And, like, that's one thing I was gonna ask. Is Star Rail better about all of this stuff? Like, are there more fights when you're doing the story in Star Rail? A little. Yeah, yes, yeah. I heard the story is like still finding its footing. Do you go to cool places in Star Rail? That's kind of why I'm also looking forward to ZZZ, because it seems to be placing the focus way more on the combat. Star Rail is 70% fighting. That's all I want. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, Star Rail's setting interests me a lot. Just because I'm a big fan of sci-fi, so going from planet to planet would be very cool. I wish I could do that. But I can't because I have my code of honor. Am I excited for Persona 3 Reload? Heck yeah, I am. I have to pre-order it. Yeah, I love turn-based combat. I'm a huge, huge fan of it. I grew up on Final Fantasy, so big enjoyer of that. I'm gonna lose the free ratio. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I guess I'm getting ratioed. Yes, I'm also excited for FF7 Rebirth. What's my opinion on Pictomancer? Looks fun. I'm gonna be maining a Viper, or as soon as that happens, I really want to level a Viper. But Picto looks really good. Looks fun. Who's the funky little guy that I have as my background? That's Jack Frost from Shin Megami Tensei. He's my son, and I love him. Yeah, Rune Factory music. Good ear. Good ear. This is one of my favorite songs from RF3. Anyway, I did want to show you guys something. Everybody was kind enough to make art for me for my birthday, and I loved it all so much that I wanted to showcase it here. So, I'm gonna do. We're gonna review all the art that people made. But first, thank you all so much for the bits. Lachi, Melissa, Jujuj, Needsy Weedsy, and Nani Bean, and Alice Mitch, thank you so much for your subscriptions. And Hachi, thank you so much for gifting another 2 subs. Anyway, let's look at some of this art. Bada boom. This one is by Alarishnu. I love how the Pizza Tower shirt has become like one of my like go-to outfits for people to draw. So thank you. I have Pizza Tower as another one of those like milestone games that I'll stream, because I guess it's become so prominent in my identity. So thank you, Alrishnu, for this. Up next, we have this one from Annabelle SV. Really, really cool. Really, really clean. I love the background. I love the little Jack hanging on my shoulder. That is true to life. That is how that boy will hang out with me. So thank you for this. It's really cute. This one's by Autumn Mochi, featuring Andy in a maid frock, serving a nice little Jack Frost cake. This one I really loved it. Really cute. So thank you so much, Autumn Mochi, for this one. This one's by Brightworks VA. You gave me such a cool jacket, and I'm loving the pins too. I kind of want a Marak pin like that. And also I have like 4 different keychains, like the same ones that Kaveh has. So thank you for this one, Brightworks. This one's by Karim or Cherim. Just little, you know, it's the guy. He's looking kind of clean with a pea coat with the little sparklers. I really like it. To a night sky. Really nice. Thank you so much. This one's by Chajizuma. Thank you so much for this one. You guys have been turning Jack into birthday cakes in a lot of these, so you know everybody was on the same wavelength. Really love it. I love the sky. The background is gorgeous. That's like my favorite kind of. I think you remembered that I mentioned that I really love how the sky looks like during sunset. So thank you. And I love the little Andy on my head. It's great. It's wonderful. Thank you. This one's by Clay Quail. This one I love, just because it's got Jack as the center point, and he's holding all these little plushies of all the characters that I've voiced. I love how Yui at the back looks so tired and done, and the little Pedro is so cute. Yeah, this is adorable. So thank you so much for a split second. I thought that the person next to Neku was Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. But I was like, no, it's Saber. It's Saber. But I thought I got jump scared for a second. But yeah, I love it. So thank you so much. Clay also did this art of me during the Mario Kart stream, and I loved it. And I'm using it as my Twitter profile pic. So I hope you're okay with that, Clay Quail, because I love the face so much, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna use this. I'm giving you credit on it's on my bio, but if you have like a Twitter account, I'd rather tag you on that. So please let me know what your Twitter is if you use it. If not, then fuck. But thank you. This one's by Duga. Good old Ratveh. What acts of altruism will he commit? I love it. It's so good. Rats have become another icon of my stream, I guess. So thank you so much for the rat. He's very cute. I hope this next one doesn't get me banned or anything, but we'll just go for it. This one's by Jumping Spider. It's Ultra Thighs Jack Frost with some mayo on his head. Thank you, Jumping Spider. Very cool. Moving right along. This one's by Keontae. Thank you so much for this one. It looks so sick. They have me dressed as Andy. And the crown and the sparkles. It looks magnificent. I look so rad. So thank you so much for making me look so cool. And the colors are great too. You guys are really using orange really well. I'm loving all the orange. So thank you. You're making me like this is why I love orange so much. It makes everything look nice and warm. So thank you. This one's by Kira, who has done a few of the emotes that are on the server. Just a little birthday Jack. Look at this boy. He's just a friendly boy. My son. I love him so much. Thank you so much, Kira, for this one. It's really cute. This one's by Kitpiss, which I really enjoyed. Both a birthday thing and a Void Stranger bit of art. I'm a huge fan of pixel art, so like this one I really enjoyed. So thank you so much for not only wishing me a happy birthday, but also giving some love to Void Stranger. It's really nice. Really cool. So thank you, Kitpiss, for that one. Up next, we have Kuahiru with another Jack. Thank you so much. And there's also Ooks on the balloon. You guys can, yeah, you guys can go ahead if you want to. Now's the time. Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay.
Like you.
All right, good. We got it out. You got it out. Thank you so much for this one, Kuhiro. It's really cute. Up next, we've got Lavender Latte with this one. Really clean. Really like the it's the simplicity of it. You made, like, I usually don't wear this kind of clothing. Only if I'm like, if they specify business casual. But really dig it. Thank you so much for this one. Really appreciate it. Up next, we've got this monkey wearing the Jack outfit. good ook. Well timed. From Leafy Sea Dragon. So thank you so much for this one, Leafy. It's really cute. I'm trying to figure out, so good placement. Good placement of the GIF. Very well done. Good. Very good. Yeah, the balloons are for Gravate, which I thought was really cute. So thank you for this one, Leafy. Next we have Lizzie Berry with this one. They dressed me up in Kaveh's formal gear, which I thought was really cool, really sweet. Just 1 second, guys, before I continue. Yeah, it's looking clean, it's looking shiny, it's looking sparkly. Wait, I gotta, like, reload the folder, because, OBS is like, oh, I'm not gonna, there's no more pictures in this directory. So just give me 1 second to fix this. Oh no, it's not detecting the other ones. I'll just manually import them, okay. So this next one. This next one is from Max. Loves... Was it Feeny? Was it Feeny or Finey? How was it that you said it? This one's super fun. It's got the soft synth. The hey, what's up? It's got the criminal shrimp. And it's got their bunnies. So thank you so much for this one. It's really cute. Up next, this one's from Alla's Grape. Oh my god, it's so much bigger. It's another Jack. Balloon Jack is another fun little thing that people have been featuring. So thank you for this one. He's just hanging in there. Loving it. This next one is a GIF. This one, the GIF was made by Rainvelt. Did you also make the original image? This insanely cursed Jar Jar Kaveh and Watto Andy. Because it's amazing. Rain did draw it? Perfect. Then yeah, thank you so much for the whole package.
The boy will race against Sebulba, but first I will shoot Parts Bullet Finger at him.
So yeah, thank you for that. Really good. Really cool. Up next we have this piece by Ratgirl112. It's got me, you know, super clean. My eyes aren't that orange, but I wish they were. But I dig it. Super cute. Got a little jacket at the top left. And this is, I think this is just the same shirt that I wore, like on my headshot that everybody uses as like the main image for stuff. So thank you, Ratgirl. Up next, this one is by Shrimp. I don't know which Shrimp. If you're in chat, please sound off with your actual name so I can give you proper credit, but that's how you showed up in there's a lot of shrimps. Will the real shrimp please stand up? Manta shrimp. Excellent. So there you go. So thank you for this one. It's another Jack cake. I really wish we had something like that. I had something like this in IRL. A Jack cake would be fun. Anyway, moving right along. I think somebody just Facebook messaged me. Oh, it's a friend just saying hello. Anyway, moving right along. What was the Discord link? Exclamation mark Discord. Let me load up the next one. This one is by Summer. It's my Mario Kart me with a little Marak cat. I'm sorry, Marak. I sounded way too mean for something that cute. So this one's adorable. There was a birthday card. Yeah, I know. I'm working towards it. Don't worry. Don't worry. So yeah, this one's adorable. Mew Rack. Very cute. So thank you for this one. Up next, this one's by Taint. I hope I'm saying that right. This one's rad. I love the colors on it. And again, pizza tower shirt. Very cool, very clean. Fun confetti. Thank you so much for this one. Oh, Tainted Tiger? Is that who? Is that you in chat? Thank you for this one. It's really cool. Up next, we have Will, good old unspecified rat. This one isn't specifically, like, birthday related, but I thought it was so rad. This is, just a concept that they drew up for a potential VTuber. Space Cowboy Monkey, which I thought was really sick. So thank you for this one. It's really good. Really sick. Unfortunately, I don't think the VTuber will look anything like this. Nobody has gotten close to, like, drawing something that looks like what I have in mind. But that doesn't mean that it's invalid. I love all of these ideas that people are pitching. They're just cool designs. So, like, please use them for your own things. Don't waste them on me. I am not worthy of cool designs. Yeah, I am working on a VTuber. It's still in the concept phase, but soon I'm gonna commission art for it and get all that rolling. But I'm probably not gonna look into it too much until I reach partner. Give us more random ideas to draw, please. I'll think about it. And finally, as the final piece, y'all made a lovely little card that had, like, all of your stuff together. And like a little extra thing over here that Scrub drew. But this was really, really lovely, and it made me really happy. So thank you guys. There was one little art print that Deco also made, but I don't have it digitally, so I can't show it. But Deco, if you're in here, I loved it. It was wonderful, and Lise too. Because she signed it, and she also wrote on it, and it was lovely. So thank you guys so much. Do I want it? I mean, I could, if you're okay with me showing everybody, because I would like to show everybody, because I thought it was really cute. You can like DM it to me on Twitter. But yeah, like I'm super grateful to all of you for all of the birthday art and the birthday wishes. It's good stuff. So thanks you. Thanks you all. Biblia Curiosa, thank you so much for gifting a sub. And Captain Morgenstern and Weeping Aha, thank you so much for subbing. And Kamu-kun, thank you so much for 5 months. Hey, yo, Ben, I love your work and hilarious sense of humor. Go grab your free Dr. Ratio math water in Honkai Star Rail. Well, that would require me having to play Star Rail, and I can't do that because of my code of honor. Okay, Deco just sent me the thingy. Let me just save it. And then put it up here. On the fridge. So, Alejandro stopped by after Anime Impulse, and he gave me this card with this art on it. It was adorable, and it made me incredibly happy. Along with other art that people gave him. And a Time Wizard card, because of course. So, thank you so much for this one. Your OC is really cool, by the way, Deco. But yeah, love this one. Love the little I love how angry Zohakten looks, just sitting in the corner of the cake there. He's not having a good time. But yeah, all the art was great. Really happy. If your art wasn't featured, I'm sorry. I just went by the Hall of Fame and I looked through everything else just to see if there was stuff. So thank you guys so much. I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. Anyway, without further ado, we should play some of this fucking video game. Yeah, Lisa's there too. It's great. It's wonderful. What the heck? Oh. Keep getting messages that I'm getting more Magic the Gathering cards in the mail. Anthony0429, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. Or can you send me art? You can post it in my Discord. Either in the art gallery, or if it's like specific to stream stuff, you can post it in stream fan art. And you can get to the Discord by writing !Discord in chat. Like Yasumi just did. So yeah. Have you seen the Chicago rat hole? No. What is considered NSFW in my server? Anything that isn't safe for work. If I open an image and have to hide my phone for any reason, that's probably NSFW. Anyway. Let's do the silly game. The funny little game. You hide your phone whenever Kaveh pops up, so Kaveh is NSFW? Yes. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that you're watching August's stream. He recently got affiliate because of all the support you guys gave him. So thank you so much for that, guys. He's a really good friend of mine, and he's yeah, he was my old college roommate. So what the fuck? Did I just accept? Did I spawn in and accept a fucking commission? Christ. Yeah, he's super comfy, and like he wants to grow his stream. So please give him some love. If it's a violation of OSHA, is it NSFW? Yes. From 6 to 8. What a weird time. Was he the college roommate you did weed with? As a matter of fact, he was. He's my roommate from that story. So but please don't bring it up to him. Don't actually talk to him about it. Yeah. So yeah, because it might make him feel bad if he if he's just like, oh, why did you leave Ben alone when you were getting high? Oh god, that's funny. Good question, chat member. Thank you. Lumix, Jurlox, and the Tio Shadow. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Welcome.
You're all here so early.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
The Tiny Demon, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm very curious to know what my, like, statistics are. Yeah, like, don't bum rush the Discord at once, guys. If it's, like, being slow for you, just give it a second.
Okay, let's go then.
You can just hold on to the link and then click it after the stream or something. I don't know.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Do they know?
Fine.
Oh, dang. This is... Oh, wow. See, here's the thing. Here's something. I wish that the story cutscenes that we were doing in Aru Village were spread out towards the east or the west. So why not have something in Abju Road and then to Sobek Oasis, and then like we can work our way to the mausoleum. Because having all of this stuff happen and then it's like, hey, go halfway across the world now to do another cutscene.
This isn't my first trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat.
True.
Is there no shade anywhere?
So true. I'm gonna like bring out my schmovement team. I should add like I think I should add Kidada to this one too. Oh, for the love of God.
Behold! Search for it!
Yeah, I'm a tumbleweed too.
Can't touch me.
All right. Because I'm so because I complained about the lack of combat before.
That's close enough. Seems like an emergency. Sight clear.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Feast your eyes. Scanning. This is it. Come at me.
Oh, I need like pyro for this guy.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Rain out.
I love how you got cut off there.
You think you're mind the side effects? Scanning.
No, my sword.
Sight clear.
Chill out, bird boy.
Disgusting, he said.
Kiska?
Take it easy.
What weapon do I have in Kaveh? I think... See, this place is super cool. I want, like... I want a boss fight in this area. I want to explore this as, like, a story dungeon. Yeah, I'm using mailed flour. I'm sure there, like, I do want to get, like, a Favonius sword on him, but I haven't pulled in the weapons banner for, like, yonks. Too much Ike. Thank you so much for the biddies, and thank you so much for, like, watching Undead Unluck. Appreciate it. And, XN Holy, thank you so much for subscribing. For 3 months. Look at this. Look at this crew. Is Genshin a lot of work? What do you mean by that?
Huh. They got here before us.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Is it because
What?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa!
Like, do you need to invest a lot of time to proceed and improve and get rewards? Yes. It does take work to play this game.
Why is there only one of them?
Was voice acting in a game exciting for you? Absolutely. It's what I want to do
I've always thought of you as a man.
as like my main thing.
What's this about?
GK Paladin Torike. Thank you so much for 3 months.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
I'm brooding.
You stay right there!
Oh, cutscene.
What do you think you're doing?
Kill her! Kill him!
Don't you see this blade here? You coward. Why are your hands shaking?
Yes! Kill!
It's a earthquake!
I just heard Paimon going, oh no! I timed that way too well by accident.
Paimon's dizzy.
I didn't mean to time that so well. I was just gonna play it when the grandpa was like fucking teleporting behind the child, but that timing was a little too perfect. Is everyone okay?
This day's going just great.
Hey, what's up?
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt. You finally believe me.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
I am starting to see why people liked... Like, I already knew why people liked Dia so much, but seeing her be so cool, I'm starting to understand why it hurt so much that, you know, she got thrown into the standard banner and wasn't super good.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here? And his men too?
Kill!
Fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for him. He got...
Oh.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Is Cicero? Gonna get my name wrong again, I bet. Probably. Thank you so much for the 2 months, either way. Appreciate it.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
Dang, good job. Let's fucking go.
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Fuck you, Walk. Thank you so much for 10 biddies.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Comfy Coco, thank you so much for the 3 months.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in guides.
So good that the alert played twice.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say.
Gods are just creatures. Tips Fedora.
New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
See, this is what I want. I want to be able to go to cool places, and I'm assuming that there's gonna be puzzles. Yes! Yes! More of this. Good. Very good. Can anyone join the Discord? Only if you're 18 plus.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Raman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
Yeah, you've only got half vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
That one wasn't good enough to play the whole fucking clip for. Boostles. Oh, they just light up when they're correct. I see. I guess I'm not solving a riddle this time. Oh, is it one of these? Wait, ceremonial guide. Look up at the hall as immortal and listen to King Deshret's holy... Look up at the sky. Look up at the hall. Look up at the hall. Look up at the hall. Look up at the hall? What's it like playing a game that you voice in? Very cool. It's kind of surreal. I'm still not used to the idea. But maybe with time.
Sight clear. bitter pill to swallow.
Gotcha.
Scanning.
I keep forgetting that the blooms have like such huge AoE.
Busted.
The doctor will see.
One thing I wish this game had, I want all of my characters' cooldowns to be visible at all times.
Mind the side effects. Come at me.
For a game that involves cooldown-based rotations, I don't like that I can't see all my skill cooldowns at any given time. It'd be like playing an MMO and only being able to see your cooldowns if you hover over the mouse. Like, that's just, it's inconvenient. Like, legit, just put a fucking...
Scanning.
Put a little timer under their portrait or something.
Mind the side effect.
Gotcha.
Sight clear.
I guess I'll have to go sicko mode for these guys.
Watch and learn. Come at me. Scanning.
You just guessed the CD? That's not ideal. That's not ideal. It shows the cooldown on PlayStation. If your game is more mechanically comprehensive on a particular platform, something has gone horribly wrong. I don't think it shows on play. Did I get one guide? I might have gotten one guide then.
Quietly now.
The doctor will see you.
Come at me.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
One guide is when one person says something incorrect, contrary to everybody else, and the streamer pays attention to that one person instead of everybody else. Alright. This, I want more. Where was this the whole fucking story? I want more of this. This is cool. I get to explore, and I get to fight, and it's all Gucci.
Gotcha.
A bitter pill to swallow.
No, my sword.
I guess I have to just complain about things more. And then they will happen.
Feast your eyes. Scanning.
Wait, what did it say? Get on top of... Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Huh? Huh? Oh, I think I know what they mean. So you activate, and then you jump off? Or unless you flip the switch. There we go. Oh.
Busted.
Come at me.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard Kaveh's pain sounds on the stream.
Quietly now.
This is not scanning.
No, my sword.
Mind the side effect.
Gotcha.
Come at me. A bitter pill to swallow.
Busted.
Scanning.
Oh boy, another puzzle. Oh, that one auto rotates. Does it? They all auto rotate. Oh wait, I know what I have to do. There we go. Da 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 da. Is that just to go back down? Going deeper into the depths. Deeper into the depths.
That's a sight to see. King Deshret's
And I forgot my
splendor
keys.
surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
So true. Going to the portal. Ooh. Look how pretty this fucking looks. Why can't more of the game show me these cool things when I'm going through the story?
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Wait. What's that?
The tree? Or Anubis?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
Among them?
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
The Elegy of Emptiness.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
At least 20 languages.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Huh? Siri?
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the
Wait,
circumstances,
that angle...
I prefer you to see
I
this
could
for
see
yourself.
under his eye patch and his eye looked fine.
You'll understand after watching it.
civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for Greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
God, I really love those animations.
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
So tiny. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata came to the rescue of King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of her power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods stuck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha.
I'm Zach
but there's
Aguilar.
no reason
Whoa!
to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village.
Yeah, thank you for my flawless impression.
We refuse to believe
for thinking my impression was good. Windblade! Whoa!
King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart.
It does disconnect a bit when the animations are kind of not synced to the voice acting, but like, I get that they wouldn't want to like choreograph all their animations for each language. But a part of me does wish that like during recording they did pay attention to the animations, but that would have slowed down so much of it. That would have slowed down the process immensely, so... Yeah...
How could I ever begin to accept this?
Yeah, I know HSR has
Truth
actual
is so
sync.
far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
We get to see like movies, like when it stops being this, and it's like the actual movie. Like we get to see those. But everything else, no, it's just the script.
Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Putting in proper lip sync would take a gargantuan amount of time, unless they had some automated way of doing it. And depending on how their code's written, maybe like none of these cutscenes can really be changed.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, for like that Parade of Providence cutscene, like I did get to watch it, and I reacted to the picture.
I'll live. Thanks.
That was another thing where you could see Rahman's other eye. Homie has two perfectly functional eyes.
I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Yeah, so normally we don't have picture. Like all of the hangout, I had no picture for any of that.
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for, but please give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
That's why voicing for Genshin was it was a fun challenge, because a lot of it, like, we kind of had to infer what was happening based on context clues and other people's dialogue.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
So it was
This is where our camp's located.
It was fun.
Make a note of it.
But if things don't seem like they line up entirely, now you guys kind of know why. Like we don't really see any of these cutscenes when we're recording.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone.
Who do I voice? Just some no-name NPC in Sumeru. Don't worry about it.
And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
Is that why I didn't know what Marak looked like when I talked to him? Exactly. I had no idea. I didn't find out about, I think it was...
That must have been rough. But he seems
No,
to
never
have
mind.
figured things
No,
out
I
now.
didn't know what Marak looked like, so... That's why I was so much more aggressive.
Rahman's no fool. Being the leader of your
It's
own
funny though,
faction in
because
the
I
desert's
did give
no
them a
easy
take
feat.
that was more gentle, but they're like, be more annoyed. But it's like, but I don't want to be annoyed.
It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
Wait, you voiced Kaveh? No, I don't know where you got that idea from.
Stop yelling.
See, look.
Sight clear.
Sight clear! We sound nothing alike. dog. Go to the Eremites' hideout. Oh, it's all the way over here? I should just grab that waypoint while I'm heading there.
This isn't my first trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat. Is there no shade anywhere?
God. Do you have to say that every time? Jeez. Do you ever pick up on the inflections / voices of your characters? Like, do I talk more like Kaveh when Kaveh talks? You guys are seeing it the other way around. Kaveh's picking up my inflections. Welcome to our village.
We're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Now I can go full parasocial and say I'm friends with Kaveh IRL? Huh?
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it.
Please practice safe parasocial relationships. Thank you.
But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Safe parasocial? That chat member's got the right idea.
Kidnap the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Yeah, safe parasocial is a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it?
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
Yeah, just don't be weird. Don't be weird.
That's right.
I mean, I don't want to control who your friends are, but like, if I don't know you personally, and you don't know me personally, I wouldn't agree with your statement that I'm your friend.
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
You have friends? Yeah, I do, unfortunately.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What
Look,
are they trying to accomplish?
I add unfortunately at the end of so many statements that it's not even funny. Unfortunately. It's funny. It's funny to me.
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Canned knowledge.
Don't
just keep
play dumb.
Every single
You know
time.
what I'm really asking.
Every single time they say canned knowledge, I think of Squidward.
They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
What am I supposed to do with the framed cutout I have of you? I had a whole candlelight dinner planned for it. I don't know, man. Hang it up in your boudoir. I don't know.
Hey, what's up?
I'm not your boss. Guys, relax. That's August. It's Tuxedo August. He's my friend. He's actual friend of the stream.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Like if it was not a friend, I wouldn't have read it out loud.
Be my guest.
I would have just been like, okay, weird.
Huh?
Huh?
Sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
Imagine you're just hanging out in college and then some dude is like, hey, want to make a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Why does the Traveler look so, like, content about this? Like, huh, yeah. Making a god. Yeah.
With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
Remori and I'm Gracie, thank you so much for the subs. This person's saying a lot at once, and I'm just like, ugh. This is a big info dump.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's Madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Yeah, Deco, I get the gist of it, that they are using the Gnosis to create a god, and it's, you know, using a puppet and all that, and they're charging him with divine canned knowledge, but it's just so many words. So many words in a very short amount of time.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom.
Lavender Latte, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I need to do something real quick. This dude saying phototaxis, just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, chat. Where the fuck is this? Why isn't this working? I wanted a GIF. Why is it a JPEG? All right. Okay, so let me just do this. And then okay.
This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery.
Let's get out of the desert, Dia.
Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
We need keepers for the village keepers. Village keepers.
Sure, as you wish.
Who keeps the keepers?
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned. I mean, Alhaitham really used the word phototaxis unironically. What the fuck is up with that? Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Surasthana like a lost cause. August, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs! Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Holy shit, Ignis Child, thank you so much for gifting 25 subs. Thank you. Appreciate it. Even though she's protected, have never even those she's protected have never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey, say something. Stop spacing out.
No.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Yo, let's go.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
No.
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
I had my reason. This is pot calling the kettle black right here. Like, oh, you were withholding information? That makes me, the person who withholds literally everything, very upset. Kaveh, come home, please. Thank you so much for the 5 subs. Snacks and tea. Let's go. Dave's expression is asked, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Sino's a firm and solemn expression. The core of his beliefs is clear to me. Alhaitham also turns towards the crowd. He wants to listen too. After that, the whole story comes out. All the experience, feelings to share everything means consider everyone's else. From today, everyone will fight for the same goal.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
I feel like that entire little thing deserved a bit more than just a black screen with text. You know? I feel like that deserved a little something. If it's the moment where everybody is coming together and joining forces for true, I kind of wish like that was a cutscene instead of just a black screen with white text.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
Wish I could have seen that, but I guess no.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Gotcha. Kill God, rescue the sages.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, so we're up to the final act of like the main story, and then this is like the post Sumeru story.
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
Anyway, I think we should, this is a good place to stop. Yeah, I know, he's sitting.
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time. Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way! Your books aren't quite to Paimon's taste.
Like you.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Ugh, you're so annoying!
Okay, yeah, I think this is a very good place to stop, and we'll switch over to Void Stranger now. So, let me just switch back to this screen.